It is a first for New Zealand, a new way to say goodbye that's gentler on the planet. Water cremation is now officially an option instead of traditional flame cremation, and it's a more sustainable end-of-life choice. Senior reporter Juliet Speedy has more.
It's called water cremation, also known as resumation, and it's arrived in New Zealand. So here's the pitch.
Water cremation is an environmentally friendlier alternative to flame cremation and burial.
But you don't get to enjoy the benefits until you're dead.
We place the body inside, it's filled with 95% water and a 5% alkali solution, potassium hydroxide, or lye is a common name for it. And over 4 to 5 hours the body is reduced to its basic building blocks, much like what happens to a body in soil.
But they say a much greener option. A single flame cremation can produce more than 240 kilos of carbon. And it's cheaper because you don't need a casket. Another bonus is the ashes your family get back will be more, shall we say, angelic.
It's pure white, and there's about 30% more than there is of flame cremation because it preserves so much more of the bone, and there's no casket. So the family gets back white bone ash to bury, inter or scatter as they wish to do.
Water cremation has been used overseas for years, but bringing it to New Zealand hasn't been easy. The team behind it have spent more than 7 years working through logistics and red tape. Debbie Richards also convinced one of the country's oldest funeral providers, Bell Lamb and Trotter, to get on board.
We looked after her father a number of years ago when he passed away, and she wanted to talk to a funeral director about this idea of water cremation that she had, and I thought, oh, here's another nurse trying to tell me how to do my job. But I got talking to her. She was very passionate about it, and that was kind of contagious.
Competitors in the death business are clearly nervous.
People are watching us very closely. We even had a senior manager of one of the big funeral conglomerates come in here, pretending to be a member of the public and inquiring about our services. He gave a fake name. And we just Googled him when he left, and he turned out to be the operations manager of a significant company.
Siobhan Coleman's mum, Margaret, was the first person in New Zealand to be water cremated a few days ago.
She had heard about it through the grapevine, and then Suzanne had said, well, you'll be the first in New Zealand, and I think that was part of sealing the deal for her because she always liked to be the first.
She says it fitted with her mum's personality.
Because she had a long battle with cancer, unfortunately. She did a lot of planning for her funeral, so she had a traditional Catholic mass. But then on the flip side, she wanted a water cremation. So she was kind of that was a good summary of her personality, a kind of a real juxtaposition in how she did things. And she also had a hot pink casket.
Around 70% of Kiwis choose cremation when they die. Now there's a water option that's already making waves.